Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we are taking a look at Doomsday Last Survivor's core foundation to hunting zombies and surviving the apocalypse. We're taking a look at stamina. Now, stamina is an interesting mechanic. In my opinion, I think it's entirely useless. You don't really use it for fighting. You don't really use it for war, which is what a lot of this game is. You only use it for fighting zombies and hive minds and things like that. So, in my opinion, it's totally useless because of the fact that it stops you from doing the core part of the game. But I do understand that the game needs something there. Otherwise, you'd have people that would grind it, they would use bots, they would cheat, they'd find a way to game the system. So I get why having the stamina there, why they have the stamina meter. I just don't agree with it. In the same breath, I also understand why they give you tons of stamina to use. They fill your bag fairly often. I've just burned mine out here recently, and yet I still already have back to 300. So I still have, right, 50,000 stamina here, 18,000 here. So I've got a lot of stamina that I can refill that bar a lot of times if I need to. It just seems redundant to me that they have the bar in the first place. However, there are some things that we want to pay attention to so that we can be efficient with our stamina use and use it where it's best and most effective to be used. Like, I could run out right now and kill a whole bunch of zombies and burn out all my stamina and use everything in my bag, but what am I going to get out of that? Well, nothing really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through and give you a couple of examples of places that you want to save your stamina for, and a couple of events, that you want to save your stamina for, to be able to get as much out of this game as possible. So first off, let's talk about how to use your stamina. Because you may think it's simple, right? Just click on a zombie, click attack, create a squad, and send it out. And you're right, it can be that simple. But that takes, if you're farming zombies, for example, doing them one at a time like that takes a long time. Not to mention, that'll eat up a lot of zombies. If you're only sending one march to each zombie, it's not going to work out. It takes a long time. What you can do, in fact, is what I like to call mobbing zombies, right? Zombie mobbing. So I'm going to take, just like this, I'm going to take and I'm going to march and I'm going to mass deploy, which means I'm going to send all of my squad, send 5 full marches. And if you'll notice, I set my mass deploy to be 3 of my, 3 zombie hunters, the heroes that I want to level up with them, and then the heroes that I want to level up when I'm zombieing. Okay? So let's send out those 5 marches. And what we can actually do is take all 5 marches, right? All 5 marches, and target them on one zombie each. Like one zombie at a time. So that we'll take 5 marches and kill one zombie, and each march will get credit for that one zombie. So this basically multiplies this one zombie into 5 zombies. Let's take a look. Okay, so I've got 5 marches, I've got 1 zombie. If I go ahead and attack this, each march is going to get credit for killing this zombie. Watch. 5 marches in, the zombie's dead. I now have 5 reports. 5 reports of killing a zombie. So I've basically just gone ahead and multiplied each zombie by 5 by simply taking my marches and doing them together. I've also multiplied my stamina usage by 5 because each march is going to take its own stamina. Okay? So that being said, it does take more stamina, but you kill them more effectively, more efficiently. And if you have stamina saved up, like you should be stocking already, right? This is how you start to use them efficiently, using them together. Now, if you didn't notice, you start to earn extermination badges. Let me see if I can find them in my bag. I don't remember if they're in here. I know I can find them in the other place. These things right here. Extermination cards. Okay? You start to earn these extermination cards from rewards, from the privileges pack, if you take care of if you do the monthly privileges rewards, or the monthly privilege pack, which I suggest that you do. Having the extra troop saved in your aid station is really important by itself, is almost worth it. But you start to earn these extermination cards. Now, some people don't know how to use those extermination cards. But again, it's pretty easy. You click on the zombie. You're going to click on this drop down here for the multiplier, and you're going to choose the card that you want to use. Now, if I click 2, that means that all of my marches, okay, all of my marches are going to use a ×2. So remember how we just basically multiplied the first zombie by 5, right? Because now we have 5 marches. We multiply that by 2. That means that we've now taken 1 zombie and turned it into 10 zombies. So if you're trying to kill zombies in one of your missions for Alliance League, or if you're trying to grind toolboxes for the Russell event, or any of these things that we'll talk about here, I've now just taken 1 zombie, turned it into 10, and subsequently increased that efficiency how many times? 10 times when you're walking around mobbing with 5. Now, that's just if I went ×2. Think about it. If I went ×10, because you can get ×10 multipliers, I've now taken 1 zombie and turned it into 50 zombies. You see what I'm saying? So, yes, it's going to use a ton of stamina, but that's why you save stamina for certain events. However, it's going to be much more efficient, so you can mob zombies a lot faster. If you're trying to rank up heroes, it's going to rank up 50 times faster. If you're trying to farm resource boxes, it'll do that 50 times faster. Same with Russell event toolboxes, all that kind of stuff. So being efficient with how you use your stamina is important. And knowing the ability of taking 5 marches and doing zombies that way. There's a lot of people who don't know that you can do that. Don't know about multipliers. Well, now you do. That's an efficient way to use your stamina. Okay. Oh, I also want to talk about how to earn some extra stamina. If you're in a situation, for example, where you're struggling for stamina, you're using a lot, and you don't have very much saved up, and you want an easy way to take or to earn a bonus 1,500 stamina. I know don't get me wrong, it's not a lot. It's not like it's an infinite amount here, but there is a way that you can actually earn this, especially if you don't have any stamina left, or if you've just woken up, or you've just done the rest of your stuff. And it's really, really simple. It's a simple mechanic, but once you understand it and you understand how the mechanic works, you can start to use that to your benefit. And I'm going to show you another trick here. There's 2 tricks that I want to show you here. So we've gone over the zombies and how to kill them with the multipliers and how to kill them efficiently. So now you can kill more zombies faster. But next I want to talk to you about these 2 little tricks. Okay, the first trick is how to save up additional stamina. So right now I have 154 stamina in my reserves, which isn't very much. But let's say I've cleared off all my dailies, right? I've cleared off all my dailies on my radar station. I've done everything I can. No one's really running hive mind, so I can't really grind those out, but I don't have a lot of stamina anyways, and I want to save it. What can I do? Well, let's say typically in that scenario, you're going to have a full stamina bar because you've completed all your stuff. You've come back to the game later, right? You have a full stamina bar, but you've got nothing to spend your stamina on. Okay? So here's what I would suggest doing. Now, first off, this involves having the privileges so that you have that extended stamina bar for the... Where did I put it? Which one is it? Oh, it's down here. I just redesigned my whole base, so so I'm still trying to learn things. Go to your auto rally, click create, and create a rally. But here's what you're going to do. Before you click create, you're going to go rally filter. You're going to clear everything, and you're going to set it to a level 10 antipede or a level 1 antipede or whatever. Doesn't matter. You're going to set it to something that you know is never going to get triggered with an auto rally. Now, when I create this auto rally, it's going to use all my stamina. And this is an important part of the mechanic of this auto rally. I'm going to set the auto rally. It's going to use it. And now it's going to start saving this up again. Right? So now if we click on this, if we look at this, for example, right, we click on the little bottle, it recovers 1 stamina every 23 seconds. So in 10 hours and 9.5 hours, this whole bar will be full. But if 9.5 hours I haven't used this rally, what happens to that stamina? When I cancel this rally, watch this. Right? I go back to my rally place. Let's go ahead and cancel my rally. Whoops. Oh, it's this one. I'm like, why isn't it not working? It's this one. I'm going to go into my auto rally and I'm going to cancel it. Look, all that stamina comes back. Right? So if I use the rally, let's go ahead and create the rally. Doesn't matter what I want. Yeah, doesn't matter what I want. Change the rally filter to something that's not going to get triggered. Right? Make sure that we're consuming that full 1500. It's going to still start consuming as we have this. So now when I come back 9.5 hours later, I can cancel this rally and have 3,000 stamina ready to be used. So it's a way to kind of to increase your limit a little bit. Okay? Now, remember how this mechanic works, because there are events that are coming up in the Alliance League, which I'm going to talk about very quickly. I'm going to do a whole video on the Alliance League myself, okay? In the next couple of days, or once Monday hits, you'll see a whole one on the Alliance League. But there's one of the missions for Alliance League is to use stamina. Or anytime you get a mission to use stamina. A lot of people go, crap, that means that I have to use the stamina fighting zombies or whatever. No, you don't. That trick that I just showed you on how to use your stamina but not really use the stamina, you get credit for using it. And then when I cancel it, it comes back. But you know what doesn't go back? The credit for using the stamina in the first place. So if you have to use 6,000 stamina, all you have to do is cycle that through 15, 30, 45, 60, 4 times? So it becomes a very easy, simple way to get through those stamina tasks very quickly at absolutely no actual cost of stamina. All right? So understanding how to use those, understanding how the mechanic works, right? Auto rally, send out the whole thing. Make sure your rally filter is set to something you're never going to actually trigger a rally for. Click OK. You're going to start saving up additional stamina. But using this tactic, using this mechanic, we can get rid of those stamina quests really easily without actually having to spend 6, 10, 12,000 stamina. See what I'm saying? So it's really important we understand this mechanic. That's why I've spent so much time on it, because that's going to help you in game be more efficient, earn more rewards, and do better for your alliance overall. Next, we're going to say where to use it. Pardon me. Where do you use your stamina? Because again, I could just use it right now and use it all up. And yeah, I'd kill some zombies and get, the basic rewards for killing zombies. But that's not enough. There's events that you need to be careful of that are fairly stamina heavy. For example, Back Alley Doctor. I'm not sure if you saw this, but the Back Alley Doctor event is coming up again. This is a recurring event that they bring back fairly often. It's a great way to earn legendary hero fragments, legendary hero badges, and a ton of other rewards. It's probably one of the best events for the cost of the stamina. Like, it costs a lot of stamina, but the rewards that you get for the amount of stamina that you put in is worth it. Okay? So the Back Alley Doctor event takes a lot of stamina. You always want to save some up for this. There are 40 levels of zombies that you have to go through on your own, and a ton of other rallies that you want to do to be able to allow. So think about it this way. You're not guaranteed to get the vaccine, which you need. I'm going to do a whole other one on a Back Alley Doctor itself, but just understand that you need a lot of stamina for this. Okay? This is going to take a lot. So you want to save your stamina for the Back Alley Doctor. You want to save your stamina for the Russell event. Russell's Revival, or I think, or something like that, Resurrection, something like that. I don't remember the exact name. It comes up once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks. I don't remember exactly the time on those ones either, but it is a recurring event. You will see it come through, and it takes stamina to kill zombies, because if you look at your shelter here, your lookout tower, in order to level up, takes loot boxes or outpost boxes. And these outpost toolboxes are only available during the Russell Salvation. There it is. It says defeating zombies, but the output of those, or the chance of getting those during just defeating zombies, is very, very slim to nil. But you grind the crap out of zombies during Russell Salvation, and you'll get a bunch of outpost toolboxes. And you need those to level up your outpost and your lookout tower, and you need your lookout tower at 25 before you can get your research center to 25, or your battle center to 25. So it's very important. So you're going to save your stamina for the Russell event as well. Back Alley Doctors, Russell event. The two other places I would suggest spending your stamina is if you're pushing for Top Commander. Right now we're in Top Commander, and during Top Commander, a lot of the days, if you look at a lot of the days here, they have killing zombies. So killing zombies, and then killing zombies during the challenge phase. And if you've been saving up to participate in Top Commander, then you obviously want on those days to go out and grind zombies and kill zombies and use stamina for that. So save your stamina to compete in Top Commander. And then lastly, obviously, hive minds. Hive minds are important. Hive minds provide you with the victory badges. And victory badges, right here, victory badges are important because they're used to upgrade the battle center. And probably the stupidest mechanic of the game is that the victory badges are not guaranteed. They are a random drop. So why are they a random drop? Who knows? But they are, which means that you have to grind a ton, because in order to level this up, you need 5,000. And if it's only dropping 3 at a time, and it's a random drop, I've gone times where I've killed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hive minds with no drops. So you can anticipate, maybe a 10%, maybe a 25% chance to drop. I have no clue. I've gone times where it's dropped 3 in a row. I've gone times where it hasn't dropped in 10, 15 times. So I literally have no clue how often it drops, but you need a lot. So grinding hive minds is a ton. But that's about it for stamina. That's really what it comes down to. Remember the 2 tricks that I showed you, right? Remember the trick to save up stamina if you're struggling, or if you're not doing anything, if you have nothing planned, you can still save up stamina. The other trick to use the stamina, but not really use it. Don't forget that one. And then where to use it. Save it for the Russell Salvation. Save it for Back Alley Doctor. Save it if you're going to compete for Top Commander. And then obviously save it to do hive minds. But that's it. That's it. That's stamina. That should cover everything to do with it. If things change, I will obviously let you know. But that's it. Other than that, I hope you guys like the video. I hope you guys like the new setup of my city. Or my shelter. It kind of looks like a person T-posing, which I thought was kind of funny. But that's it. Again, we're in Region 474 if you want to reach out to me. If you want to just talk. If you want to hang out. If you want to come visit. If you want to participate with us. Just let me know. We've got a pretty open door policy. We're pretty chill. As long as you participate, we love to bang and brawl. We also love to wake and bake. But that's about it. So I'm just going to say thanks so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, go ahead, click the like button, click the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment with what else maybe you would like to see. I'm an open door, guys. That's kind of what I like to have. But anyways, folks, love, peace, chicken grease. And as always, stay lifted.